Thursday the 18th of January 2018, I'm at the CMT Trade Fair in Stuttgart, Germany, and this vehicle I have in front of me is a Bimobil. It's a Husky 240, it's on the Toyota Hillux Extra Cab. We have this camping pod unit here, which is dismountable, and you can take the car off somewhere else and drive that around and come back and get your habitation area if you so want. Now, let's have a look at some of the details. It costs around 95,000 euros. It is under 6 meters long. It is 219 centimeters wide and 306 centimeters high. And in this version here, we've got in running order, we have a weight of 3,050 kilos, giving a payload of 415. I'm just reading what it says here because it does give a total mass of a weight of 3.5 tons. Anyway, maybe a slight mathematical thing wrong there, or maybe I can't add up properly. Right, let's go in the van. Got storage there as we come up. Now it does say not allowed to enter without staff, but I'm well behaved and they've let me in without having to ask permission. Now, you may have seen other pods which I've pickup units, if you like. I've started calling them pods, this is my word, that I've done. But what we see here is a slightly different approach by putting in what I would term a lengthwise bed. So if you're particularly tall, that's a handy idea, rather than most of them are widthwise sleeping arrangement. You've got storage up there for your books and telephones or whatever else you might want to carry with you, and certainly if you're in something like this, you'd probably want to start reading things at night to find out where you're going to go. Next to that you've got a bit of storage up here. You can keep your literature there, and I would certainly in a van like this have a lot of literature. I'd also have a lot of changes of clothes, because you certainly wouldn't be using it for running around the city. Now, here's the cooking part, the kitchen. We've got 2 burners, which I think is sufficient for most purposes. Sink is rather small though, it could be a bit bigger, I think. It's a small fridge. I'm in favour of small fridges. Do you know what, I'm going to make a statement I never thought I'd actually make, but in a van like this, when you're going off-grid, I can understand the need for storage and for bigger fridges, and particularly as I'm against the use of prepared foods which stay in cans and what have you, which sort of stay fresh for years, or stay edible for years anyway. Anyway, I just made that minor point there because I do appreciate there's not a lot of room in here, and also you're off-grid, you do need lots of changes of clothes. At least I like to change my clothes like once every other month or something like that. So anyway, bit of storage above. Yeah, you can keep some stuff up there. And here, what do you think this is? Yeah, well, that was an easy question. I've been talking about keeping clean, and here's the place for doing that. There's your toilet, and it slides left and right should you want more space for the shower. Unfortunately, there's only one plug hole, and it's a small one at that. We've got a sink here with a domestic type plug. There's a mirror there because you'll want to check your tie before you go doing any mountain climbing. And up there we have a skylight letting light into the bathroom. Now, it's a vehicle for 2 people, and sensibly there is space for only 2 to sleep and only 2 to sit. I agree with that one, because there's only space for 2 to drive as well. Yeah. Wardrobe, the charger, and lots of storage in there. You got some of your electronics down there should you need to get access to them. Okay, right. It's obviously it's a camping pod, but I mean, I find it hard to believe though that the length is only 6 meters. But anyway, I'll believe what it says. because it looks much bigger to me. Thing is, when you've got all this height does tend to make things seem bigger, and I'm a big believer in the use of height to getting more space. That thing there could be a seat for sitting on, but I think rather it's a step up to the bed. Right, so if you found this interesting, I'm on the Bimobil stand here at the moment, and I have got lots of other films. I shall be filming most of the vehicles here, and you can find certainly much more information on my site, which is Motorhome Full Time. I've got photographs of, I think, just about every Bimobil vehicle. Or just about, I think. And so you might want to have a look at that as well.